Hi guys, Joe's back again. Welcome back. Or hi if you're new. Today I thought we'd have a talk about yarn. Last week I went over to Hobbycraft with my son and we went to pick up just some cheap paint. I just needed some orange and green paint for a little project we're doing later on. While we were in there, we had to have a look at the yarn and everything else in the shop, and we did really well. We came out with just a few objects. The sun is... well, let's try not to... let me get back on subject. We came out with a few objects, not many. I was quite surprised how restrained I was. But first of all, I found a new yarn I hadn't seen before, so I picked up a couple of balls to try it. I'm dropping things, hang on. And it is James Seabrook Second Chance 100% recycled fibre, and it's 100% acrylic. 208 yards, 280 metres and 305 yards. And I got a ball of this rust. We're coming into autumn and I'm thinking pumpkins and things. And I also got a natural, which I've already dived into, started using. And while this yarn isn't the softest ever, and this one's not quite as soft as this one, strangely, it's still soft enough you could wear it as a scarf or a hat. I'm not sure. Depends how sensitive your skin is. It's still a good yarn. It's a double knit white thread, but it's a decent double knit. It's not stingy, shall we say. And I started knitting. There we go again. I was calling crochet knitting last time, wasn't I? I started crocheting with it earlier today, and I'll show you how far I've got later on. But it does work out rather well. I had no trouble with it splitting. I did 2 rows of single crochet, 2 rows of half double, and 2 rows of double crochet. And it made up of 4mm needle crochet hook I recommended. And it also comes out easily. In some yarns you start and you get into it and you can't frog it, but it worked. But what I really loved about this, and I may have made this too long, but we'll see. I started making a pumpkin. You're going to have to imagine it shorter and stuffed. It's very hard to do at the moment, but I haven't finished. This is as far as I've got. But the stitch definition on this yarn for things like this, where you've got bobble stitch, you've got single crochet in the back loop, you've got half double crochet in the back loop, and you've got single crochet in the third loop, I believe, and the bobble stitch. And look at the stitch definition on that. It is absolutely beautiful. And the only problem I've had working with this yarn is my head and my hands today weren't cooperating. They just did not at all, did my hands want to do what my brain was trying to tell them to do. Apart from that, I've had a blast. Things have come out well. And I will be going back to see if they've got any more of this yarn next time I go. There were quite a few colours. I don't know how many colours are in the range. But there was at least 10 on the shelves, I think. And they were quite a mix of neutrals and brights. I know there was a lovely purple, but didn't pick it up because I always pick up purple and then don't use it. Also while I was there, I've decided that Shannon from Another Yarn is just rubbing off on me in the best of ways. Of course it's the best of ways, I'm going to blame her. We had, a few weeks back, she showed a yarn she bought, sock yarn. It was purple and white stripes. And it was done by the West Yorkshire Spinners. It was part of their signature range. And I literally dropped out of a video that I was watching halfway through and went off, found this yarn, ordered it, and came back and told her. But a few videos later, she came in and she said, and she put this yarn, it was nutcracker. Can you see the sparkle on that? Well, I found one in Hobbycraft of this one. It's nutcracker, and I think this might have been a limited edition from last year. You can still get it, but it's rare to see it in the shops. But I'm not sure if you can see, but that sparkle is not like a thread running through it. It's sort of tinsely to me. But the thing that made me stop and go, ooh, is that sparkle. It is gold sparkle, and I have never seen a sparkle like it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I may have been able to resist this. It wasn't because Shannon went, oh, Jules, look, sparkle. I said to her, don't tempt me with sparkle. But this, although they had, I was actually, there goes the dog. The dog just ran up the stairs. Darling. I was, as I said, I had my younger son with me. He's 21, and we were having a bit of a Doctor Who reference day. I think Doctor Who had been mentioned a few times, and one of the sock yarn balls reminded me of one of the Doctor Who's coats. So we were talking about this, and this caught my eye. But the funny thing was, I couldn't see it labelled on the shelf, and it was shoved on top like it had been dumped on the shelf it didn't belong on. And there was only one of them, and I felt really, really sorry for this ball of yarn. The way my brain was, I wanted to put it back where it belonged, but I couldn't find any others like it to put it back with, and I couldn't find a shelf with its name on. And then I realised it sparkled gold. I'm going, where's all this hair coming from? So, I brought it home. So I didn't actually buy it. I'm going to count it as I've rescued it from a life of being on its own. It can sit and mad the sock yarn and be kept company. But I was also showing my son that they have a range of, there goes the dog back downstairs. That they have a range of bird colours like wood pigeon and mallard, and starling is what we were looking at. Oh, that sparkle is just calling to me. Now the colours are pretty, but they're not exactly the colours I would probably use. So I don't know whether, with that sparkle, it seems a shame to put it as socks. I might do a lacy scarf or bandana or something with this. A little bandana shawl, like a cowl. I don't know. But this is that special that this Christmas I am going to sparkle gold everywhere. So that's on my list to do soon. I can get away with it being next to skin. And of course it smells like sheep. What it would do is full ply, 75% wool, 25% nylon. I've read that wrong. can't read anything. 23% nylon and 2% polyester. 400 metres, 437 yards, 100-gram ball, 3.25 crochet hook and knitting needles, and that is nutcracker. So that's my talking to you about yarn today. Have you got any new yarn? Did it jump out at you? Will you be trying recycled yarn? Because that's stitch definition for me. Will be going back. Although I must add, I did use 3.5 crochet hook and not a 4 as recommended, because this is going to be stuffed. So I didn't want the stuffing showing through, or polyfill, whatever you care to call it. But I'll show you that when I finished it later in the week. So I've rabbited on now for 11 minutes about yarn. I'm going to let you go and get on with your day, and you take care, have fun and stay crafty. Bye.